Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks for watching us tonight. Another day, another scandal. That is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. So now a whistleblower with credibility saying that Hillary Clinton's State Department covered up misbehavior by an American ambassador and other State Department officials. Prostitution and drugs are allegedly involved.
I'm not going to talk about specific cases, but I can say broadly that the notion that we would not vigorously pursue criminal misconduct in any case is preposterous.
Okay, fine. Another round of investigations loom. We now add this sordid situation to Benghazi. The IRS spying on reporters and the possible spying on calls and emails made by American citizens. What's next? Breaking into a Washington hotel? It's clear the Obama administration is under siege with all these allegations, and the president himself must step up and stop the chaos. Surely he knows what happened in Libya by now, so he should tell us who ordered Ambassador Rice to mislead the world, who denied protection to the ambassador when he asked for it, and who gave the stand-down order on September 11th. Also, the president should have asked Attorney General Holder to resign last week. The top law enforcement officer in the country cannot sign off on a document calling a reporter like James Rosen a co-conspirator to a crime and a flight risk and still keep his job. Come on. In addition, the president must explain in full the PRISM program. Is the federal government collecting the emails of Americans and storing them? Yes or no, Mr. President. Finally, the president must order any IRS official involved in targeting conservatives to testify fully in front of Congress or resign. It is Barack Obama's obligation to run this country honestly and to explain to the folks complicated matters and serious allegations. Just saying he'll get to the bottom of things is not nearly enough. We need presidential leadership on these serious situations now. If Mr. Obama does not clarify all of the controversies, he'll go down in history as U.S. Grant, a scandal-ridden president who lost control of the office. There's no longer any doubt the federal government is deeply involved in situations that are harming the American people, and this must stop immediately. The President and Congress cannot concentrate on serious issues like immigration reform, soft economy, Iran, and the institution of national health care mandates with one scandal after another diverting everybody's attention. Time to stop the madness, Mr. President. And that's a memo. Now for the top story tonight, reaction with us, James Carville, a Democrat. So where am I going wrong?
Democrat. I don't know. Some of these things, as I know, are not scandals. Some of them merit looking into. In the Reagan administration, I think he had 134 grand jury investigations. He had 13 people convicted. That's a scandal. The fact that some people in the Cincinnati office at the IRS were looking into this, if somebody audited it from Washington, that's a scandal. They ought to go to jail. But if there's something that went awry, that's not a scandal. There's a difference between something going wrong and being a scandal or being illegal. In terms of the NSA spying, it was the executive branch, the congressional branch that authorized it, the judicial branch that signed off about it. It may be bad policy, but that's not a scandal. There's a difference between bad policy and scandal.
Let me ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Who misled Ambassador Rice to tell everybody it was a video? Who did that?
Well, first of all, every email,
James.
The CIA was a person that was doing that. Every email has been released. That's hardly a scandal.
You're an astute man.
I asked you. I told you the CIA.
I'm a simple man. You're an astute man.
There's the answer.
Who?
David Petraeus.
Okay. You say that General Petraeus, head of the CIA, told Ambassador Rice to mislead the world.
They did not want that out at the time of the investigation.
You're laying it at Petraeus' doorstep.
Yes, and all of the emails have been made public.
Okay, but Petraeus says he didn't do it, all right? In print it says he doesn't sign off on it, but you're still laying it out his doorstep.
I'm telling you, there was no... all of the emails have been... I asked you, all of the emails have been made public.
Okay.
There's nothing left to know. By the way, they ordered an investigation by Ambassador Pickering and Admiral Mullen, who went and said all of the stuff about who ordered him to stand down.
No, they don't.
Bob Gates said that's
Pickering
a comical
doesn't
view.
know who ordered Rice, and nobody knows, and you say it's Petraeus.
It's a scandal. It's not a scandal.
Now, we're going to call Petraeus, just to be fair, and ask him if he ordered Rice to do it. But you say it was Petraeus. But President Obama has never said who did it.
Again, that's not a scandal.
It doesn't matter. I'm asking a simple question.
I said
who did it?
The CIA.
CIA.
You asked me 4 times. This is the CIA.
All right.
Okay.
Carville solved that one.
All right.
But President Obama didn't say it. Now, on the scandal today. All right, or alleged.
Whatever it is.
This is a pretty serious whistleblower.
yeah,
This
okay.
woman worked for the Inspector General for a long time, and says the Belgian ambassador was doing all kinds of bad things, was covered up. Do you take this seriously?
I think, again, the State Department does, because they've ordered an outside law enforcement agency to review this. So let's go.
But do you take it seriously?
I think it ought to be looked into, just like I take the IRS thing seriously.
All right, so we're going to look into
find
that. We're going to look into the IRS. We're going to look into the prison program. We got to look into that, right?
No, it's already been. We can look into it, but that's congressional, judicial, and executive assigned.
But what if they were? What if they were violating it? What if they were taking
no
emails?
allegation they were violating
yes,
the law.
there are by the
might have been
whistleblower.
Bad.
No. The whistleblower says quite clearly they were violating
the whistleblower.
the law.
Okay,
Yeah, you don't like him?
Go that. I don't dislike. I don't want to.
You don't believe him?
I want to go. Let's go to what we do. The scandal is another sex scandal. The only thing that it says about the former Secretary of State is that there was a rumor that she asked her head of security had he ever used a prostitute. Well, let's stop the government there, because there's a rumor that the Secretary of State
don't you see scandal du jour? Don't you see one after the other, after the other, after the other?
I see people with fantasies that are trying to get them to play out.
But you don't take any of it seriously.
No, I've said I took the IRS thing seriously.
Okay.
Okay.
And the
think
FBI is investigating,
the State Department has taken this seriously, and has said they didn't think like they're guilty, because they said we're going to refer it to an outside person. Some of the allegations, for instance, like the ambassador to Iraq, who was sending salacious emails to someone, it ended up that he married the woman.
Why do you take bad behavior and always point to other bad behavior? Now, finally, Attorney General Holder, should he resign?
Well, I never, but be honest with you,
should he resign?
I've never been that big. I thought he could have gotten more people in the financial scandal. But you know, if the president
should he resign?
The president doesn't want him to resign. He works at the pleasure of the president.
If you were President Carville, would you have him resign?
I'm not going to answer that.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
Are you embarrassed to answer it?
No, I'm not embarrassed.
Are you just loyal to your party?
No, I'm not. I didn't get elected president. I didn't get elected president.
I'm sure you'd like to be, Carville.
Oh, no, not me. No, I couldn't. If you want a scandal, if they looked into my background,
can you explain to me why you won't answer? Why won't you answer the Attorney General question? Why?
Because I'm not the president. I have publicly said I'm not
as
the
an
biggest
American
fan of
citizen, would you think the country's stronger if he's not there?
I would have had somebody more aggressive in the financial crisis, but that's just me. But not for anything that he's done here.
As an American, and I know you are, would the country be better off if Holder resigned?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No.
So you're confident?
I mean, I don't think he's like an incompetent. I just think he could have been more aggressive in the financial scandal.
All right. Okay, Carville, I don't know. I don't know if this is a good situation for the Democratic Party.
We'll see. The one thing is we can't get any worse than the Republicans. Oh, yeah, we've gone through this. Bill, you and I have been doing this for a long time. We'll be back on this one.
We may need a third party then, Carville.
You bet. Okay.
Next on the rundown, Senator Rand.